So she climbs the cage. She's just standing there. And then you see AJ Lee just kind of reach up. And then Ripley's like, oh, do you need help? And then AJ Lee goes, yes, please. So then Ripley puts AJ Lee on her fucking shoulders. So Io can get this damn trash can so she can dive on everybody. Meanwhile, everybody's just fucking standing there while this happens. He took out the ref. His eyes were open, right? Took out the ref. The ref is out. So why the fuck is he trying to win with a submission move when the referee's out? And he knows damn well the referee's out. Needs to run it back.
In the middle of a War Games match.
Yes.
We're yeeting.
So during the advantage, Jey Uso thinks dancing to his theme song is time well spent.
Yes. It was such an awesome moment, too. He's up there on the cage. He's yeeting. CM Punk is playing the chair as a guitar. Some of them are good. The Nikki and Vicaire match was pretty good.
Oh, shut up.
It was pretty good.
She still comes out with her stupid glittery backwards cap. She's 50.
She's not 50. She also said in an interview that she's going to be getting bigger boobs.
Is she doing anything with her face?
Anyway, men's War Games.
Let's go ahead and move on to Survivor Series. War Games.
War Games.
San Diego, California. The Walkers are brought to us by PS5. So that's good. We see the good girls, then the bad girls. I guess Seth's husband is the captain, despite being the last to join. Good for them. Some more girls. I forgot there was another girl match. I had a hearty chuckle after that. We have Dominic Mysterio closing it out. Then they had a really good opening video, but they really should have showcased War Pigs more since Ozzy, died and all. So they start with the Girl War Games. The official rules: one member of each team starts the match. After 5 minutes, a member from the advantage team will be released to enter the match. After a 3-minute period, alternating members from each team will enter the match until all competitors are inside the ring. Once all competitors have entered, War Games will officially begin. Once War Games begins, if a competitor leaves the cage, their team forfeits, and the only way to win is by pinfall or submission. I believe that's the same for the men as well.
Yes.
So Ripley wore a stupid mask, came out with a trash can full of Singapore canes. I hate her. Io Sky came out with her own branded trash can lid. I hate her too. Charlotte saved Ripley from getting misted from Asuka, so I guess they're best friends now. Then Io's trash can spot was fucking stupid. So she climbs the cage, and she's just standing there. And then you see AJ Lee just kind of reach up. And then Ripley's like, oh, do you need help? And then AJ Lee goes, yes, please. So then Ripley puts AJ Lee on her fucking shoulders. So Io can get this goddamn trash can so she can dive on everybody. Meanwhile, everybody's just fucking standing there while this happens.
Yeah.
Fuck everything about this. Punk's husband tapped out Seth's husband after Seth's husband took a riptide.
I can't even defend this. I'm going to be honest. This match was not...
The build was terrible. The match was terrible. The people involved were terrible. I will say the only bright spot for me was the dude.
Well, I think you're referring to Lash Legend. By the way, shout out to Lash Legend, or congratulations are in order. Her and Big Tricky Williams. I guess they got engaged over Thanksgiving. So...
Oh.
Congrats for that.
I didn't know Trick Williams was out like that. Good job for him. For being open-minded and stuff.
Yes. But, I don't know. I didn't like the match ultimately. I should throw out there, for the people who are watching, by the way, I am not just like, oh, because it's 1 minute, suck. I give him a chance. This match, though, it was very formulaic. It seems way choreographed. So, it was basically one person comes out. Okay, so we start with the two people. As the counter comes down, they go to a rest hold of sorts. And then the next person comes out. I mean, Charlotte Flair, as she won the advantage, remember? So she had help at the beginning, and it was Io. She literally disappeared to the point where I was like, where is she? Because it was showing all around the ring, and you never saw her. And then finally, you see that she was like resting in one of the corners. And I was like, okay, essentially it was 1-on-1 because they had an advantage. It should have been 2-on-1. And then the next person comes out. They do the same thing. Rest hold. And then it's basically a 1-on-1 encounter. and then the next person comes out, and now we got two people down, so it can be a one-on-one encounter. So it was never like an advantage. It was always one-on-one while everybody else laid down and rest, so the person can get their spot in. The good thing is not everybody came out with weapons. So yeah, as you mentioned, I think EO came out with trash can lid. Rhea came out with a trash can and kendo sticks. Kyrie came out with a chain. But
Oh
outside of
yeah,
that,
she was fucking throwing it around like the chain weighed more than she did.
yeah, but outside of that, no one else came out with a weapon. So it wasn't like last year where everybody, they'd run down there and then, while your
Stop
team's
to
getting
get
beat up,
weapons.
yeah, like, oh, what am I going to grab
That's
from under
true.
the
Yeah,
ring?
they didn't do that.
So yeah, I like that too. But yeah, it seemed like it was just super choreographed. Like, oh,
That's all women's matches, man. It's just a
get
dance
to their
routine. It's
spot.
not a fight.
Some of them are good. The Nikki and Vicaire match was pretty good.
Oh, shut up.
It was pretty good. But yeah, this War Games match, it just, I don't know. It didn't make it.
Well, then we get a Cena Dominic Mysterio hype video. I remember Cena beat Dominic in Boston, Cena's hometown. Dominic wants his rematch in San Diego, Dominic's hometown. We also saw Dominic beat up Mini Cena again. Also, the girls got a WrestleMania commercial, so they can shut the fuck up now.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll find something else to complain about. Oh, why wasn't Bianca there? I don't know, because their finger's never going to be fixed. She's going to have to retire over that damn finger.
So we have Dominic Mysterio versus John Cena, Intercontinental Championship. No Definition Rodriguez and Tiny Perez came out with Dominic. So to me, this was nothing different from the first match. Then Dominic does the spot that got Penta hurt. It looks like he's about to get stretchered out. And then in the ring, Cena, the GOAT, starts getting beat up by girls. Dominic would have won if the ref wasn't so pissed off about Dominic faking his injury. So No Definition Rodriguez does her finish, and then Tiny Perez hits a Canadian destroyer on fucking Cena. She can't look over the ropes. She's doing Canadian destroyers to the GOAT.
Well, I'll just say she wasn't helping her stalker issue with what she was wearing.
Whatever. So Dominic tries to pin Cena after all that, and the referee, he doesn't even try. He's like, you were trying to be hurt. I don't like being bamboozled like that, Dominic Mysterio. So he didn't get the pin. Dominic forced a rope break after getting locked in the FTFU. And Cena kicked out of a frog splash. Dominic kicked out of a FU. Cena started throwing shoulder tackles with reckless abandon. Eventually, the ref gets taken out by one of the Cena's shoulder tackles. And then immediately after that, Cena locks in the STFU. Why? He took out the ref. He saw him take out the ref. His eyes were open, right? Took out the ref. The ref is out. So why the fuck is he trying to win with a submission move when the referee's out? And he knows goddamn well the referee's out.
I don't know.
So Finn Balor and McTurk come out to help Dominic because they're still friends this week. Cena does a double FU to both of them. And then he hits another FU to Dominic. Then his retarded ass is concerned about a ref being in the ring. So he calls one out. But then fucking Liv Morgan's music hits. And it looks like Morgan is going to turn on Dominic, but it's a ruse. And she kicks Cena in the dick. And then she levels Cena, the GOAT, the greatest of all time, with a clothesline. So Dominic can
It was
win
not
with
a
a frog splash.
clothesline. She hit him with the title.
Oh, did she hit him with the title? That's even
Yeah,
worse.
so it was 619, and then she hits Cena with the IC title, and then Dominic hits the frog splash.
My mistake. But either way, little tiny girl took out the GOAT. Cena tournament really means nothing now.
Well, to beat Cena on his final night.
Yeah, they at least had the Intercontinental Championship to look forward to for that. But now it's just the honor to face Cena on a Saturday night's main event. His fucking retirement means absolutely nothing. It's forgettable.
His retirement's forgettable?
Yes, this whole fucking thing has been forgettable. From the time he came back at Elimination Chamber to right now, it's been a fucking waste.
Oh, because of The Rock, of course, right?
No, it's not just because of The Rock.
Well, I thought it was a big moment for Dom to beat John Cena. Now he's going to be able to walk around and claim that. So that's going to do wonders for his character. By the way, Dominic goes into the last televised PLE for John Cena and beats him. So, big moment for him. We're going to talk a little bit more about Dom later and put that on the resume. But yeah, big moment for him.
It also doesn't make sense that why'd you take it off Dom to just put it back on him? This did
Well, you know
nothing.
what?
Oh, okay.
They had to get that number in there.
But I mean, this doesn't raise Dom stock. He still needed girls to help him win. John Cena got beat up by girls. I'm trying to understand what the fucking point of this was.
I mean, I think it raises his stock. He beat John
How?
Cena.
With the help of Liv Morgan
Well, he's a heel.
and Roxanne Perez and
He's a
No
heel.
Definition Rodriguez.
He's a heel. And Finn Balor.
They did less than the girls.
Yes. I'm surprised the Americanos didn't show up either, but apparently they were in AAA. I mean, heels cheat to win. It wouldn't have been very.
I just know Hulk
just go
Hogan
in.
never got beat up by girls.
Really? I'm already thinking maybe Miss Elizabeth.
No,
Got some
in
stuff
fact,
on
the
him.
storyline was Miss Elizabeth wanted to leave Randy Savage for Hulk Hogan. Randy Savage couldn't handle that.
I don't know. I think he's taking a bump or two from a girl. This is also 2025. This isn't,
Doesn't
the
make it
80s.
any better.
I saw a match where your champion, which was Trish Stratus, faced a little dude, Christian.
Cena's
She wasn't champion at that time, but I was just saying, like, one of the big champions for your time, and then she's against Christian. She gets no offense and gets destroyed. I've also seen the coach, Jonathan Coachman, destroy a woman because maybe it was just more realistic at the time.
Cena's whole thing is the weightlifting thing, right? He's the strongest, and he F5'd Big Show and Edge at the same time. He's Super Cena. He wants to be whatever superhero he was in the movies.
Peacemaker.
So how does it help that image to see him get Canadian destroyed by the smallest person on the roster?
I'm not defending it. I'm just
You were defending it. You were saying it's good.
I'm telling you it's good for Dom.
Him being in the same stratosphere as No Definition Rodriguez, not good.
Well, now you got Liv Morgan back. Now there's going to be a story about, the Judgment Day. I was thinking they should be out, this being Dom and Liv, they should break out on their own, which would pretty much kill the Judgment Day because Dom is the only saving grace for that faction. But
I don't even know why he's in it. They seem to hate him.
They do. But I don't know. I'm seeing early, like, Edge and Lita vibes from Dom and Liv.
I guess.
Now, obviously, they won't be doing any live sex celebrations.
They should.
There's no way they would do that.
Yeah, because it'd be entertaining. You can't have something people would actually want to watch.
Yeah.
So we get the other piss break. Vaquer won somehow. She has a really nice corkscrew moonsault. I'll say that.
That's how she won.
Oh, okay. They call it a corkscrew splash. That's definitely a moonsault.
It has a name, and they've used it only once, and now they just reverted to corkscrew moonsault. I think Corey Graves, he actually called it a name. I can't repeat it because I don't know it, but they've used a name before. I mean, it was a decent match. It was the dead spot, like before the men's war games, after the Cena match. It's just that, as you call it, a piss break match. Even though there was, by my timing, 20 minutes in between each match with commercials and promo packages and breaks. And then if you count the entrances, like 20 minutes in between matches, which I did find it nice because watching an AEW pay-per-view, they give you absolutely no time for nothing. Like it's match, into the next match, into the next match. It's like, when am I supposed to take a break? No. And this is Tony Khan. No, we gotta keep going, man. Come on. Next match. I can do this all night. I'm just getting started. Come on, man. God, slow down. Oh, let's run another 6-hour show right now.
I did see that people were pissed off that Nikki Bella lost.
They were. I don't know why.
She deserves more. Her return has been an embarrassment. Like, what the fuck? It's Nikki Bella. Stop trying to whitewash these fucking talentless bitches. They did the same thing with Michelle McCool. She's not a fucking Hall of Famer. Nikki Bella's not a Hall of Famer. They were never good. They're not even remotely close to being good. Just stop.
Well,
Nikki Bella represents all of the things that were wrong with the women's division.
I wouldn't say that.
I would. She's part of the fucking Divas era where they were just fucking ass shakers. She still shakes her ass and she still comes out with her stupid glittery backwards cap. She's 50.
She's not 50. And 2, the women were attractive. What do you want from them?
She's 42. Oh. She's in her 40s. She doesn't need to be wearing a glittery backwards cap. A snapback.
She also said in an interview that she's going to be getting bigger boobs. There's that too.
Who cares? Is she doing anything with her face?
Anyway, men's war games.
Oh, before that, the New Day, who are vying for the tag belts, tried to pimp some stupid mobile app.
Yes, I think it was like the WWE Supercard or whatever they call it.
But they're going to go for the tag titles on Monday or Friday.
Well, someone had to do the commercial spot.
No,
It wasn't enough for 20 minutes of commercials in between each match.
But yes, we get the men's War Games match. Breaker and Punk start. Breaker just beats the fuck out of Punk while commentary glazes the fuck out of Breaker. Man, they glazed him. Breaker's the future. Nobody's as dominant as him. Punk has never seen anybody quite like Breaker, even though Punk has wrestled Lesnar.
Has he?
Yes, I think it was SummerSlam.
Or he's about to get that work again, apparently.
McIntyre came out and Punk got his ass beat for an additional 3 minutes. There was a cool Shining Wizard spot into a Claymore. Super Cody was after that. He climbed the cage because McIntyre wouldn't let him in, and then he dove on McIntyre. Cody elbows Punk because, of course, he did. Both Cody and Punk were bleeding, and then Punk and Cody hit Breaker with a Doomsday device. Breaker landed on his neck, which I thought they were going to do more with. It's kind of scary.
They kind of did do more with it. They sold it that he's a superhuman now because he got up from that.
A lesser man would have died.
Yeah. By the way, why was he green? Can you explain
green?
that? Breaker.
What do you mean green?
He was green.
Like his skin color?
Yes.
I didn't know this.
Well, he was green. And I know it had something to do with the tan he had on, but hoping you could fill in the gaps there. As obviously I'm not one for spray tanning, so
I didn't see green. I'm looking at pictures. I still don't see green, so I don't know. I can't explain that.
The only thing I kind of thought, but then no one else, had any resemblance of it, because I was watching some old WCW War Games. A lot of them would come out wearing like camo because war. I thought maybe he was doing something like that, like camo for War Games or green because war. By the way, one of the War Games I watched, it was Ric Flair, Larry Zbyszko, Sid Vicious, and Barry Windham. And it was versus Brian Pillman, Sting, and the Steiner brothers. So that War Games, the thing was you either win by forfeit or by submission. There was no pinfall. And in that War Games, the ending was Sid Vicious, and he almost broke his neck. He powerbombed Brian Pillman. The cage was so low, he couldn't get him all the way up and over. But he powerbombs Brian Pillman, and then he powerbombs him again. And Giant Gonzalez, before he was Giant Gonzalez, literally not in the match, runs out to check on Brian Pillman and forfeits the match. So a person who wasn't even in the match forfeited for the Horseman to win.
Sounds like a WCW finish.
And this is early WCW too, so it wasn't even Russo.
Anyway, Logan Paul's next. He climbs to the top of the cage just to trade punches with Cody and climb back down. Then Jimmy Uso's next, and I didn't care. Jimmy grabbed a Slim Jim table and got claymored. Breaker hit Cody with the top rope Frankensteiner. Crowd told them specifically to use the table because they didn't give a fuck about the match. Then Bronson Reed's next. He hit everybody with a tsunami. And then the bad guys just kicked the shit out of the good guys. Jey Uso's after that. And he's a badass, so he just takes out all the bad guys. Logan Paul gets hit with a 3D, and Jay does his gay theme song again. He has to run it back.
In the middle of a War Games match.
Yes.
We're yeeting.
So during the advantage, Jey Uso thinks dancing to his theme song is time well spent.
Yes. It was such an awesome moment, too. He's up there on the cage. He's yeeting. CM Punk is playing the chair as a guitar.
I also noticed the crowd didn't seem to be yeeting with Jay.
Oh, they were eating. Don't worry about that. And I was also kind of disappointed that Cody Rhodes didn't get his proper whoa.
Well, he came out all business.
You could have stopped and woed.
Well, Brock Lesnar's last for the bad guys. He comes out with Paul Heyman, and he tosses everything that moves and starts hitting F5s. Then Brock hits a chair, which that doesn't seem fair at all. And he starts beating the shit out of the good guys. And then Roman's music hits. So Lesnar leaves the cage to meet Roman. There's an intense stare down on the entrance ramp. And then Roman just starts kicking the shit out of Lesnar. Lesnar, who beat the shit out of 2 world champions and the greatest tag team of all time, is easily bested by one guy.
Well, it's the Tribal Chief, of course.
Whatever. Then they start fighting in the announce desk area. Lesnar just F5s Roman through the announce desk. And he throws him through some shit ringside and then throws him back into the cage. So the match can officially start. And Lesnar hits Roman with another F5. Cody makes the save. Punk hits Lesnar with a GTS. Cody follows up with a Crossroads. Logan Paul dies off the cage to make that save. And then Heyman hands Logan Paul brass knucks. Cody gets knocked out. And he tries to knock out Roman, but he gets speared. Now Roman has the brass knucks, and he's going to do Superman punches. Breaker steps up to Roman. He gets speared. Lesnar goes to F5 Jey Uso, and he spears Lesnar through the Slim Jim table. And Breaker hits Jey with a spear, then Cody with a super spear. Punk tries to GTS Breaker. Paul saves him. So Punk GTS's Logan Paul. And then some hooded guy climbs the cage, gets in the ring. Braun Breaker and Punk are both on their knees, and the hooded guy is just standing over both of them. And Punk's like, what the fuck? And Braun's like, what the fuck? And the hooded guy just does, Seth Rollins does his super kick on the knees.
Yes.
Did that, did a curb stomp, then climbed out of the cage after staring at Braun. So we're supposed to believe that this is Seth Rollins.
But are we? Maybe that's the whole thing. It's like, who's this mystery man?
We're supposed to believe it's Seth Rollins.
I don't think we're supposed to believe that. I mean, they even said on commentary he's using Seth Rollins' moveset. But if you see him, he practically jumped out of the cage. I don't think Seth Rollins can do that. Practically from the ropes all the way out the cage, that guy jumped.
Well, he climbed in the cage, too.
I'm just saying how easy he did it. Obviously, this was a very athletic person.
Yeah, so Punk gets curb stomped, and then he immediately gets to his feet, so Breaker can spear him for the win. And then Heyman and the bad guys celebrate after the match. Roman helps up Punk. Cody just gets in his face for some reason. Roman ends up telling Cody he'll never team with him again.
Until next War Games.
Of course.
I did enjoy the men's match. Obviously a lot better than the women's match, which made me question if I was even a wrestling fan anymore.
No shit there.
I was like, maybe this is it. Maybe I'm just not a wrestling fan anymore. Like, if this is a good match, then I don't know. Maybe it's just past me. Like,
that was not a good match. The men's match was a good match. I mean, there wasn't really anything to it, but there didn't really have to be. We have intrigue. It's not just something that happened and we're going to have to move on to the next thing. There's at least something to go off of.
Yes. Again, it wasn't like everybody coming out with weapons. There was just the table and the chairs. So that aspect was good. I like the fact that there was an actual advantage. So like McIntyre came out and Breaker didn't just go sleep for 3 minutes until it was even. They beat the shit out of Punk for 3 minutes. And it just always felt like when the bad guys, they had an advantage when they had an advantage. So I like that. And I like the little touch of when Roman's music hit and Brock Lesnar just leaves the cage. There was that shot of Roman walking, and then you just see Brock standing there looking like Brock. And I was thinking, like, yes, it's Roman Reigns, but I don't know. If it were me and it was like, oh, I'm about to go and fight, and then I turn the corner and see that waiting for me, it's like, never mind.
No shit.
Yeah, just look like a bear with abs. It's like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna keep going now. I'm gonna turn back the other way, as a matter of fact. So I like that little touch. And they kept harping on the fact that, if someone leaves the ring after the match starts, it's a forfeit. I'm like, okay, so clearly someone's leaving the ring beforehand or something, because they keep harping on that. Yeah, so overall it was like simplistic. They didn't do anything crazy. No one flew off the top of the cage, but they told a story. And then now, leaving War Games, we have the tension between Punk and Rhodes and Reigns.
There's not really tension between Rhodes and Punk. They had that little thing where Cody elbowed Punk, but that was it. They didn't really go off of that.
Yeah, they didn't really follow up on that afterwards.
It's really about Rhodes and Roman again.
And then, yeah, you have Breaker. He pinned Punk, so now there's something there. And then the mystery man. Who's the mystery guy? Which I have my guesses. Now, apparently, it's already floating around online who it is. A lot of people say it's Austin Theory. But again, you got to pay attention to how fluently that guy jumped out of that cage.
You don't think Austin Theory could do that?
I don't know. Maybe he can, but he's a bigger guy, and also how easily he climbed into the cage. So I'm thinking it's like a smaller guy. The smaller guys, their feet can maneuver around in between the links a lot easier.
That's Austin Theory. He's smaller.
I was guessing it could be like Carmelo Hayes.
I thought it was Jericho.
I didn't. Not moving like that. I knew it wasn't Seth Rollins. Again, moving like that. The other guess would be like maybe Montez Ford.
They could reveal it to be whoever they want it to be because the person's masked right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It could
they
be
could
Roseanne
switch.
Barr.
Yeah, they could switch. They could have just had someone
Yeah, that's
do
what I'm
that,
saying.
and then yeah, the actual reveal is someone else. But those are my guesses right now: Hayes, Theory, or Ford. And I don't think it's Ford at all.
Why Hayes?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Hayes, but there was a
Okay.
story floating around that Paul Heyman refused to work with Carmelo Hayes. They had a meeting and he wouldn't even look him in the eye. You know, they're trying to make
Didn't that
Paul
turn
Heyman
out to
out
be
to be.
bullshit?
It was, but you know what they were trying to do. Oh, Paul Heyman's one of them, even though he's very much not. But yeah, even Hayes was like, "This is bullshit. Stop trying to make stuff up." I get it was bullshit, but why is that even like being brought up? Are they
Because it
trying to just
always
put,
is.
or are they just trying to put like Hayes' name out there, even if it's a made up story?
Maybe they're just trying to get Heyman fired.
Could be.
But yeah, that was War Games. I don't know. Just for S&Gs, I think I'm going to stick with Jericho. I wasn't on board with that, and I kind of talked myself into it. Whoever climbed the cage doesn't have to be who they reveal. I could see Jericho doing something like that.
And it would even be more funny because like, there's no way Jericho climbed the cage like that.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, they left us with a little cliffhanger. Apparently, it's already been spoiled, but I'm not going to seek it out. I'm going to wait for the actual reveal on TV.
All right. Next week, we have WCW Bash at the Beach. That's our tag team match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Randy Savage and Psycho Sid versus Kevin Nash and Sting.
For the singular World Heavyweight title.
Yes. So that'll be fun.